I'm going to talk through the images in the next two pages of the module a little bit and tell you, what I think about the allegory of the cave. So inside the cave we have the shadows, and that is what the prisoners are looking at. But we know that this isn't true. They're not seeing the actual objects. So what they're basically seeing are false things, or what we could call lies. Now, the prisoners themselves, there's a lot of ways we can understand them, but he thinks that basically most of us are like the prisoners. Most of our lives, we hold things that are false to be true, and we do not turn our soul or seek the things that are really true. Now, the guards are those people who benefit from us not knowing very much. For some reason, it keeps them in positions of power if we don't contest our given situation. So the cave itself represents our world. And then when we get outside, the prisoner can finally see the truth, because the things outside the cave are the real things. Now, this is what Plato calls the world of the forms. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that in another video, but I'm just kind of walking you through the next couple things. And the sun is the final thing. It's the source of all truth. So it is what illuminates the things in the outside world such that the people can know them, which drives me to this image here, which is in the next page. So this is what knowledge is, according to Plato. When we are dealing with the things in the visible realm, or the inside of the cave, they're not true things. And so he calls our orientation to them, or what we have of them, mere opinion. So doxa is his word. So this is not really knowledge, because you can't have knowledge, remember, of something that's not true. Now, outside the cave, when the person gets outside the cave and sees the things outside, he can now have knowledge of them. Now, knowledge is something we do with our brain or our soul for Plato, and opinion is something that we do with our body or our senses. And I'll talk a little bit about this in the next video.